Welcome into Chicago Bears Now by Chat Sports. I am Harrison Graham, your host as always. Normally on Tuesdays we go live at 3 o'clock Central Time, get you caught up on the latest Bears news, rumors. We would do a mock draft, but today we did not feel like that was the way to go about things because of the Damar Hamlin situation. So we're going to get you caught up on the latest on Hamlin. We will go live tomorrow. We'll remind you guys of that later on in the show. So if you guys missed it, I don't know how you would have. Damar Hamlin left the Bills-Bengals game last night. That game ultimately was postponed after he went into cardiac arrest, which we found out today. He remains in critical condition at Cincinnati Medical Center there in Cincinnati, obviously. Here's what we know as of now, as we film this at almost 12 o'clock Central Time. Hamlin went into cardiac arrest. We found that out this morning on the field. If you missed the play, looked like a pretty standard tackle on T. Higgins. He stood up and collapsed. Really scary situation, something I personally have never seen before to this level. The medical staff, which I think we got to give the Bills and whoever else may have helped at the stadium, Bengals, whoever, medical staff, so much credit here. They were able to revive him after several minutes of CPR. Get him into the ambulance. He's transported to UC Medical Center, which is where he is, and remains in critical condition right now. I just want to say our thoughts here at Bears Now and at Chat Sports are with Hamlin and his family. Thoughts and prayers. We're hoping for the best here. Scary situation. We know how violent this game can be. And, we've seen things before, right? Like major hits to the head, guys get knocked out. It's the unfortunate reality of playing the sport, but man, this guy literally collapsed on the field in front of a national audience. I can't imagine what those players, what the coaches, what his family felt in that moment and what they continue to feel. I mean, you guys can probably tell today, this is very hard for all of us, so we hope that everything works out here. We'll keep you guys updated, and our thoughts and prayers are with Damar Hamlin. If you're wondering who this young man is, just 24 years old, played college football at the University of Pittsburgh. He was a sixth-round pick back in 2021, and I think a cool thing that has come out of this, I don't want to call it a silver lining, but something that you see a lot of time in tragedy is people rallying together. He runs what's called the Chasing M Foundation, and this is kind of just a description of what it is on the GoFundMe, where he tries to raise money for this cause, and this is kind of what it's called. He started it a couple years ago. He says, "As I embark on my journey to the NFL, I will never forget where I come from, and I'm committed to using my platform to positively impact the community that raised me. I created the Chasing M Foundation as a vehicle that will allow me to deliver that impact, and the first program is the 2020 Community Toy Drive. 100% of the funds raised will go toward the purchase of toys for kids in need." His goal when he launched this was $2,500. In the last 24 hours, not even 16 hours, 20 hours, this fundraiser has crossed $4 million and counting. That is a very, very beautiful thing that has come out of this. We've all learned a lot more about who this young man is on and off the field. You see him with one of those kids in his community that he grew up in that he's helping provide toys for. A lot of kids don't get to open presents on Christmas, etc., and that's something that meant something in his heart. And if you want to donate, we have a link to the GoFundMe for this cause in the description. Every dollar counts. A lot of you guys send me super chats on our normal Tuesday live shows. Please send it to this cause if you would rather do that, because I am going to donate, and I would encourage you to do so as well if you are able to do so, of course. Here's a statement from Hamlin's family from about an hour ago. They said, "On behalf of our family, we want to express our sincere gratitude for the love and support shown to Damar during this challenging time. We are deeply moved by the prayers, kind words, and donations from fans across the country. We also want to acknowledge the dedicated first responders and healthcare professionals at the University of Cincinnati Medical Center who have provided exceptional care to Damar. We feel so blessed to be a part of the Buffalo Bills organization and to have their support. We also want to thank Coach Taylor and the Bengals for everything they've done." And shout out Zach Taylor and, just everyone involved understanding the significance of this. You were not going to resume that game last night. That just was not going to happen. You guys, if you didn't, almost every player was crying. It was a very emotional situation, so we'll see when that game resumes. Briefly hit toward the end of the show, kind of the latest on the NFL schedule, which there isn't really much of an update on that front because that is secondary at this point in time. I mentioned earlier I will be live tomorrow on Wednesday. Didn't just feel appropriate going live today. I don't want to talk about Bears draft rumors today or anything like that. So wanted to take today's show to discuss the latest on Hamlin, this situation, and in a moment we have some Bears players and organization reaction as well that we'll get to. But join us tomorrow, 4 Eastern, 3 Central Time. Probably be more of a normal show then. So appreciate the support as always. We will be live tomorrow on Wednesday. Normally go live on Tuesdays. Here was a tweet from the Bears last night, sending our thoughts and prayers to at Hamlin Island, that's Damar Hamlin's Twitter, and the Buffalo Bills with the blue emoji. Justin Fields, who literally never tweets, obviously took a moment to send out his prayers to Hamlin and his family, saying prayers up with the emoji there. Eddie Jackson, who plays safety, just like Hamlin does, offering perspective. This is a scary game we play. I mean, I don't think we appreciate enough what these guys do for a living. Yeah, like they make the choice to do this, but I mean, for a lot of these guys, this is how they provide. You know, obviously they're passionate about the game, but this is how they provide for their families. Eddie also added, I pray to God that he's okay, man. So good thoughts from him there. Jaquan Brisker, fellow safety for the Bears. Prayers up for 3 with the prayer emojis. Brisker playing at Penn State, rival of Pittsburgh. Obviously, you see everybody come together in moments like this, and that's something we should do more because there's way too much division that we see in today's world that we live in. And I think that's the point I want to make here. As tragic as this has been, it's been beautiful to see the NFL community rally. Over $400 million for this young man. Learning about who this guy is. Guys coming together from every walk of life in the NFL. So that's been really, really nice to see. Again, we're hoping, we're praying for the best here. Because this is as scary of a situation I can ever remember watching a sporting event. I can't even compare it to anything. I know there's been situations in the past that are probably very similar to this, but this is a very unique situation. It really, really is. We appreciate Rocket Money for supporting Bears Now, and if you want to save money throughout the year of 2023, Rocket Money is going to help you do that. You can download the app for free by going to rocketmoney.com/BearsNow. You can see all of your subscriptions on one screen, and if you want to cut back on some of your spending, all you got to do is click the cancel button next to Netflix, Hulu, Amazon Prime, whatever it is. You'll find out with this app how much per month you are spending, and you'll probably find out that you're spending too much. So go to rocketmoney.com/BearsNow, download the app today, and decide which subscriptions you don't want anymore. Click cancel. They will handle the rest for you and also stay on top of your overall finances. Now, obviously, we're not going to talk about on-field stuff today, but the latest in terms of the actual NFL schedule, there's no announcement, and I think that's appropriate by the league. That game last night, I think there was 5 or 6 minutes left in the first quarter, so that game, we'll see what happens there. The Bills flew home, so I don't think they're going to play that in the next day or two, so not sure what's going to happen. Not sure if this could impact Week 18. Obviously, the Bears have one more game here, so when the time comes that an announcement comes, we will update you, but the point here is, and the reason I didn't go live, and the reason we're not talking about all these other stories is football just doesn't matter today. It doesn't. I mean, that's my opinion. People can disagree, but I think we can take a day to reflect and sit back and be like, hey, this is a unique situation that deserves our immediate attention. And, tomorrow we'll get back to somewhat of normalcy while also still covering the latest, because this is a very severe situation and we don't know what the outcome is going to be. We just have to hope and pray for the best. As far as the schedule does go, for idiots on social media saying, oh, they should have kept playing, there's a schedule to maintain. The NFL is a billion-dollar business, billions-dollar business. They can figure out the schedule. If they have to push back everything a week, I think that's fine. I mean, when 9/11 happened, baseball took a week off. They figured it out. During the COVID season, games are getting rescheduled all the time. Like, there are smart people in place that can figure this out once the time is right. I don't think we have to overreact 10 minutes after a tragic situation happens and just go right back to the game. I don't think that's appropriate. So one more time, thoughts and prayers to Damar Hamlin. He remains in critical condition at Cincinnati Medical Center after he went into cardiac arrest. Again, here's kind of the bullet point layout of what we know of him going into arrest, medical staff, which round of applause to them. They're probably very underpaid for the type of work they're able to do, and kudos to them for reviving him, getting him to the UC Medical Center where he remains in critical condition. Our thoughts are with Hamlin from us here at Bears Now. You saw a lot of the tweets from Bears players. There's a bunch more. I couldn't get to all of them, so they understand this as well, because these players, at the end of the day, they have the ultimate respect for each other because they know what they risk every time they step on the field. All right, I'm Harrison Graham. We'll see you guys tomorrow for our live show at 4 o'clock Eastern. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. We'll see you then.